see Scott Pilgrim. The show starts with us in Antarctica or some ice place, and we see Scott Pilgrim walking barefoot on the ice. He is very tired and barely walks. He can barely breathe, and the feeling of loneliness surrounds him. He feels like he is very alone and falls to the ground. Suddenly, we see a girl skating through the icy place towards MC. Scott is lying on the floor while this girl is coming toward him really fast on the skaters. She comes close to him when MC takes a look and sees her. It leaves him in a surprise, and the girl goes by him telling him that it is time to wake up now. Great, another dream to start a show. When is the start show going to change? MC wakes up and we see that his name is actually Scott Pilgrim. He is a 23-year-old school student. He is sharing a bed with his gay friend Wallace. He is very tired of Scott sleeping at his place all the time and wants him gone from here. Scott wakes up telling Wallace that he once again had a dream of that cool skating girl. He tells him that this time she looks much more beautiful than before. But Wallace couldn't care less and tells him that he has to leave. But Scott is so casual and asks him if this is not his place. How can our MC be this stupid? Anyways, Wallace tells him that this is not his place, but he let him crash here one time and he hasn't left since. Wallace gets out of bed to go to the kitchen when Wallace tells him that at least he can bring his stuff here so he can't be bothered. Scott wonders if there's any of his stuff here, but there isn't any. Only some clothes of his and nothing else. Wallace starts making coffee for himself when Scott asks him if he can get some. Scott gets up, goes to the kitchen, and drinks the coffee Wallace made. Wallace is constantly gunning him, saying that he should get his place and this and that. But Scott feels like he shouldn't let him be insulted like this. Saying this, MC gets out of the house and towards his friend's home. Our MC is actually a part of a band, and we see him playing electric guitar in the next scene with his band members. MC is the electric guitarist of the band, while Stephen is the acoustic lead guitarist. Kim is the drummer of the band. They are practicing one of their songs and they are going at it. They are making the whole neighborhood shake with their voice while Knives sit in front of them watching as MC plays the guitar beautifully. Oh yeah, Knives is MC's girlfriend, and this is her proud moment. We see Neil, and he also lives here with whoever lives here. Sorry for this confusion, but we don't really know whose house this is. After the practice ends, Knives is in awe when she tells them that they might be the best band of all time. Stephen wants to believe her, but Kim feels like they aren't even close to being good. Anyways, they practice one more time before leaving for Julie's party. On the way, Neil asks why MC hasn't brought Knives with him. MC tells him that she is not his girlfriend. Neil wonders what she is then. Scott makes a weird dumb comment saying that she is sort of his girlfriend, to which Kim mocks him sarcastically. They reach the house, and upon entering, everyone strays off and MC is left alone. He goes to the drink station and fixes himself a cola. Drinking the cola, Scott slides through the crowd, and what he sees blows his mind. He sees the dream girl of his right in front of him, and he doesn't have a single clue who she is and how she got here. He has to do something and talk to her in some way. He goes right beside her and acts naturally before breaking the ice. He starts the chat with her and starts telling her weird cartoon facts from the 90s. He asks if she knows about Sonic the Hedgehog. He tells her that in the 90s there were two different cartoons of Sonic airing at the same time. One was dramatic and serious while the other was a chill cartoon, and the same guy was playing both roles of Sonic in both cartoons. He feels like this weird random fact is going to be enough to break the ice and let the ice roll down the mountain. And it kind of works. Not getting a response from her, he tries to cut the awkwardness by saying that maybe she didn't watch cartoons, but she did. But some older stuff she feels like. Suddenly, we don't know what came over MC, and he asks her if she is real or not. This totally struck her out of the ordinary, as it should, and she is left speechless. Realizing that he missed his chance, he says goodbye and skadoodles from there. He is walking around when he comes across Julie, and she is mad seeing him here. She asks why he is here when MC makes an excuse, that he is the +1 with another friend. But Julie invited everyone by herself, and there was no +1 deal for today's party. Anyways, MC asks her about the dream girl when Julie tells everything about her. She explains that her name is Ramona, and she came here from New York. She came from a bad breakup, and she is single. This is perfect for our MC, and looking at his face, Julie knows what he is up to. Julie tells him that she has no friends, and she is her only friend in town. This is more than perfect, but Julie forbids MC from dating her. But this doesn't matter. MC leaves thanking her, and he goes right to Wallace's. Julie told him that Ramona works for Netflix and renting out their DVDs, and this is exactly what MC is going to do now. He is on Wallace's computer and searching to rent Netflix's DVD. He is going to be renting a DVD so Ramona can come to his place. Wallace is